All right, this is from chapter 3 of Carnival Farm. And how you pronounce her name is Sean. It's spelled Seagn because her mother thought that it was Gaelic, and it's not. And you don't find that out until she finds it out later on that this is probably not Gaelic. It's probably my mom doesn't know how to spell. So, that's why it's pronounced differently. I mean, spelled differently. Okay, so here we go. Chapter 3. Sean pulled out the cashier's check from her pocket and placed it on the table. Webby's piggy eyes went wide, seeing the amount. Where's the contract? You're an independent contractor, said Webby. The woman who Sean guessed was his wife showed up holding a clipboard and a 50th generation copy of some blurred words with a clear signature line at the bottom. You pay your own way to and from the gigs. You've got a truck and a trailer and the animals and tents, but you need to hire your own crew to set up and tear down unless you can do it yourself. Understood, she said. What's the contract say? I can't read a word of it. It says what I just told you. I don't see the word trailer in this, said the wife. It's a boilerplate for independent contractors. So I pay my own taxes, my own upkeep, my own gas, my own food, and we let you squat at the gigs, said Webby. You get a percent of the take. Sean tried to study the mangled contract. 1%? That's bullshit. The wife took the contract and scratched out the word 1 and added 3. That's what Fatsy got. In the first month, Sean already knew she was going to have to pay out to get these animals up to snuff. That was why she took out a total of $10,000 to start. She had about 20 grand left from the sale of her parents' house, along with a Primus ATM card, so she could get her money at any time from any bank or store. 3% of what? Webby said with a sigh, what we make, which could be $300 a day, said the wife, giving Webby an angry look. On average. Where do you usually go? Southern New England and up and lower New York. Webby kept his eyes on the check. The wife kept eye contact with Sean. What about the winter? That's up to you, said Webby. Slaughter 'em for all. Both Sean and the wife glared at Webby. We can come to an arrangement when the time comes, said the wife. Look, said Webby as he reached for the check. We can talk about all this stuff as it comes up. Sean put her hand on the check. Where's Fatsy? Drinking his severance, the wife snorted in response. Sean removed her hand and Webby snatched up the check. Congratulations, you own some farm animals. A petting zoo, said Sean, rising from her chair. I keep what I make from them. How can you make money with a petting zoo? Sean smiled. You agree that I keep the money I make from them. His wife sat back, crossing her arms. Webby passed the check through his fingers. We'll see. Draw up an agreement. Sean picked up a pen. Not this thing, and I want a copy. Yes, you'll get one. Webby signed under her name, and the wife snatched up the paper. She went into the RV. Beer? Webby asked, turning to a cooler under the RV. No, thanks. Tear down is at 9. You gotta make the place look like nothing's been there. Sean nodded. Then the woman stepped out of the RV, handing a piece of paper to Sean. It was a badly rendered copy of the paper she had signed. You need a new scanner, said Sean. Webby grinned at Sean. It's all yours now, honey. She glanced in the direction of the animals' tent and stifled a sigh. Yeah, all mine.